Ladies and gentlemen, I am Joshua Boston, and here is your starting lineup for the Viva Mexico 250. We start on the front row, and on the pole for the first time this season, for the first ever international race since 1958. It is the Exalta Chevrolet of the Junebug from Mooresville, North Carolina, Dale Earnhardt Jr. Alongside him will be the Power Team Chevrolet of the Survivor from Chemung, New York, Jeffrey Bodine. Starting in row 2 will be the Pennzoil Chevrolet of Steve Park from East Northport, New York, who hopes to park that one car in victory lane after starting third. And alongside him is the Interstate Batteries Toyota of the Tie Rod from Charlotte, North Carolina, Ty Gibbs. In row 3 are the Realtree Chevrolet of Mr. Realtree himself. From Wausau, Wisconsin, this is Dave Marcus. And to his outside is the HendrickCars.com Chevrolet of Young Money from Elk Grove, California, Kyle Larson. The fourth row shall consist of the K-Love Ford of the Journeyman from Glendale, Arizona, Michael McDowell, and the Biff from Vancouver, Washington in the National Guard Ford, Greg Biffle. Rounding out the top 10 starting spots in row number 5, it is the Auto Trader Ford of Sliced Bread himself from Middletown, Connecticut, Joey Logano. And in the Fastenal Ford from Columbia, Missouri, it is cousin Carl Edwards. The sixth row shall consist of the Tire Pro Chevrolet of Josh Berry from Hendersonville, Tennessee, who will begin to bury his competition after starting 11th. And alongside him, we see Little E from Dawsonville, Georgia, the Hooters-Spirit Chevrolet of Chase Elliott. Starting from row 7 will be the Motorcraft Quick Lane Ford of Guido from Grass Valley, California, Matt DiBenedetto. And in the Eckridge Sausages Chevrolet from Mobile, Alabama, it is Hubba Bubba Wallace. Starting the race from row 8 are the Tabasco Pontiac of the Onion from Chemung, New York, Todd Bodine, and Mississippi's Olive Branch from Olive Branch, Mississippi in the Sonny D. Ford, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. And in the 9th row, it is the Z-Rex Chevrolet of the Underbird 2.0 from Concord, North Carolina, Corey LaJoy. And in the Duracell Menards Ford, it is YRB from Hartford, Ohio, Ryan Inside Blaney. Starting the race in row number 10, we see the Bass Pro Shops Toyota of MTJ from Ada, New Jersey, Martin Truex Jr., and in the Miller Lite Ford from Rochester Hills, Michigan, it is BK himself, Brad the Big Keselowski. Starting the race from row number 11, it is the Dow Chevrolet of the Ace from Welcome, North Carolina, Austin Dillon. And in the Wells Fargo Dodge from Randleman, North Carolina, it is Prince Kyle Petty. The 12th row has the Dollar General Chevrolet of the Moneyman from Sacramento, California, Bernie Lamar. And in the Love's Travel Stops Ford, it is Orange Juice himself from Riverside, California, David Gilliland. Row 13 finds the Dr. Pepper Toyota of the Hog Dropper from Unadilla, Georgia, David Reagan. And in the Haas Automation Monster Energy Ford from Las Vegas, Nevada, it's time for Kurt Busch Radio Sweetheart. In the 14th row will be your current championship points leader in the DuPont Chevrolet, the Wonder Boy from Vallejo, California, Jeff Gordon. To his outside in the GoDaddy Chevrolet, it is the Beloit Bomber herself from Beloit, Wisconsin. This is Danica Patrick. In the 15th row are the Lowe's Chevrolet of Superman from Elkhorn, California, Jimmy Johnson. Alongside him is the Viagra Ford of the Kid from Batesville, Arkansas, Mark Martin. Starting the race from the 16th row, it is the DeWalt Power Tools Toyota of Mr. Consistency from Cambridge, Wisconsin, Matt Kenseth. And the Flying Scotsman himself in the Target Dodge, Dario Franchitti. Row 17 has the Bush's Chili Bean Chevrolet of the Dinger, A.J. Allmendinger from San Jose, California. And in the Dynaco car, it is Hot Lemonade herself from Austin, Texas, Cruz Ramirez. Back in row number 18, we see the Busch Light Ford of the closer from Bakersfield, California, Kevin Harvick. And last week's winner in the FedEx Toyota from Chesterfield, Virginia, it is Denny Hammerin Hamlin. And finally, starting from the rear of the field, in the Gatorland Ford, it is the Highlander from Wauchula, Florida, B.J. McLeod. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is your starting lineup for the Viva Mexico 250.